Hello everybody, welcome to another video tour by Fans of Games. I am in my uncle's new house and they've got 3 ceiling fans here. The first is this Hunter in like their sunroom area, or not sunroom, but like office thing that leads into the backyard. So let's see if I can figure out how to turn this on. Is this switch? Maybe? I don't know. Let's try some chains. Ah, here we are. So this has got the 4-way light kit. This is a, let me move the blade for a sec. This is a Hunter fan, by the way. I don't know the model name. And I believe this is this gonna go in reverse or forward? Let's find out. Okay, so that's in low. Let's put it in forward though. It's very quiet, which is good. So there's that. Again, I don't know what model name this is. Is the video gonna look better with the light on? Let's see. These chains are kind of dirty. Yeah, kinda. Not really though, I don't think. I'll turn them off. Save power. I'll try to do full demonstrations of these. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll be able to. But I'm really looking forward to showing you one of these fans in particular. I'm not going to say exactly which one it is, but all I'm going to say is I'm saving the best for last. Not saying that first is the worst here, because out of the 3 fans, I'd say this is my second favorite. Anyway, let's go up to medium. This fan chain is a little rough. Maybe I'll try doing it like that next time. I like this finish though, like the white and kind of brass. It's really nice. And as you would expect with the Hunter, it moves a great amount of air. Although I don't know, I'm a little underwhelmed by this one's though. I don't know what that squeaking is, so I'm sorry if you guys are hearing that in the video, but I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. All right, let's go to high. I don't think this is a flywheel fan. Oh, it's a little wobbly. But it is what it is. It's got a cool vent design. And I wonder how long the spin down is going to be on this. Probably not too long, I'd hope. Show with the light on high. So I know some people like to see that. Glad we got all the lights working on this though. It's very nice. All right. Time for spin down. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'll show them all in forward first, and then I'll come back and do them in reverse. So after this one spins down, then we'll move on to the next room. And we can go on to there. So. Another kind of interesting thing that they have, and I'll try to show it when this is done, they have like these lamps that plug into the wall. And I think they might have flicker flame bulbs in them. They kind of look like candle lamps, but Well, they don't look like candles, but I can imagine flicker flames potentially being in them. We'll see. But I'll wait till this spins down first, and then we will move on. So. Blades are a little dirty on this one. Oh no, that's definitely a direct drive motor. I don't know why I thought that was flywheel at first, but nope. It definitely is not. I wonder if that squeaking is, can't be a carbon monoxide alarm. I don't know what that is. It's probably just some sort of alarm that needs new batteries. All right, this one has stopped. And this was the lamp I was talking about. No, they don't have flicker flames in it. Can I turn it on though? Oh, just this. Oh, it dims. That's neat. All right, now we'll move on to the next room. All right, so now we're gonna go upstairs because they have 4 bedrooms here. Only 2 of them have fans though. And this is one of them. This room has a Hampton Bay San Marino. Ooh, look at this control. I'm assuming that's maybe power to the fan. Does this do anything? This is a very old control. Whoa, that flashes. That was a really bad flash. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything either. So I'm assuming the pull chains don't do anything, but ooh, that's bad. That dimmer does not sound healthy. Let's try the fan. All right, I'm putting it all the way up. Oh, wait, that's slow. Let's go all the way to fast. That does not sound healthy in the slightest. That is super loud. It does reverse, but I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna do this one in reverse, because it seems a little unhealthy to do this one in reverse. This could just be because it's a Hampton Bay. It's not the best fan. So that's on high. Moving it down to slow makes it hum louder. Oh, so this is like high-low. Let's try low-low. I want to see how slow we can make it go. All right, I'm gonna turn that off now. So that was low on slow. I don't trust this control though, so we're gonna move it back up to high. Because how hot is this? Surprisingly not that warm. I thought it was gonna be hot, but it really isn't. All right, well, let's do high, medium, low on fast. Does the light improve anything? Kinda. So this is like high, low. I'm just gonna leave them on high because I think it vibrates less on high when the control's on high anyway. This thing moves a pretty good amount of air though. All right, let's bump it up to medium. So this is like medium high. See if I can lower just a little bit to make a more true medium. Again, I doubt I'm gonna do this one in reverse. So this is more like a true medium. I'm not really gonna show the true low though, because that, I don't trust it on true low. I think it's gonna be too loud. Or not too loud, but like, I don't want it to overheat. All right, now we're gonna do, this is all the way up to high. This thing wobbles pretty badly. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. Well, that's got quite a wobble to it. You know, one of my aunts sent me a video of this fan, what's it called, that I have yet to post like a preview for. I might not post it after this, but we'll see. And it goes, I did not hear a buzzing when she did that preview. So I don't know what the deal was there. All right. That's off on both of those. And I'm gonna turn them both off at the switch. So both light and fan are now off. You know what? I'm gonna turn the light back on, because I think we kind of need it. This room's a little dark. Doesn't get a whole lot of natural light. Buzzes like crazy though, which is a little annoying, but what you gonna do? You know, I mean, a fan like this is perfect for a smaller room. I wouldn't have chosen a Hampton Bay necessarily, but out of the Hampton Bays, the San Marino is not the worst choice. Well, these shades are purple. That's not really showing up too well with the light. When this is done stopping, I'll show you, but I wonder if this was a girl's room. Like a little girl's room or something like that by the previous owner. That's why they decorated it purple. One of the bedrooms has purple carpet though, so I don't really know. This one's just got beige carpet. You hear that buzzing? That's from the light. This fan does not like that dimmer. Can't say I blame it. It's a cool dimmer, but not meant for this fan. You see that's more purple? All right. Well, now that we're done here, it's time to show you guys the fan that I wanted to show you since I knew this place existed. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Victorian in the flesh. if fans had flesh. Anyway, of course we are InteliTouch controlled, so you know what that means. We're gonna try demo mode. I have never done demo mode before, but I think I know how to do it. We gotta do, power's been off this whole time, so we're gonna do power, fan, light, fan. There we go, first try doing demo mode, I did it. I did it, we did demo mode first try. One of the bulbs in the shade is not working. Well, we've got some bearing noise in the sky, I think. Oh my gosh, this thing is an air mover. That's why you get a Casablanca, man. Thing's no joke. I posted a teaser of this too. Ooh. I don't like how that sounded at the end there. But that's demo mode. First time I've ever done that. I think this is actually the first InteliTouch fan that I've ever properly showed on camera, where I actually get to demo it. Well, I'm glad that this worked. I'm like really glad that this worked. It's beautiful finishing. Look at that detail. Victorian InteliTouch. Gorgeous, gorgeous fan. All right. I'm gonna leave the light on for the duration of me demoing this fan because there's not really a lot of natural light in this room at the moment. So, let's say we start with fan, speed 1. All right. I'm hoping this fan is probably going to end up in my collection sooner rather than later because they don't want to keep it. They want something more modern, unfortunately, but hey, I'm going to be giving this fan a new home. And I'm glad it's InteliTouch too because I've always wanted an InteliTouch Casablanca. So this will be the third fan in my entry of fans. Can't believe I actually got demo mode first try though. All right, now let's move up to speed 2. It's just incredible to me how much air these things move, even on the lowest of speeds. I know some of you who are probably watching this have might have seen the brief demo teaser thing that I posted, I think about a month ago or maybe a couple months ago, I don't know. And what's it called? You were asking why there was no sound. Well, I was asked very politely to take the sound out of the video, just because it was like needless banter and they didn't want it in the video. Anyway, now you get my commentary on the fan. All right, let's bump it up to speed 3. Yeah, I can definitely hear a little bit of bearing noise in it. It probably just needs to get greased up. If anyone knows how to do bearing work on these, I would greatly appreciate it. Whoa. You guys hearing that? Well, let's move on. Oh gosh. Hold on. Oh man, I'm really hoping this is not broken. Knock on wood. What does this dimmer thing do? Oh, that dimmer's for lights on the other side of the room. Poor guy, he probably hasn't been ran in forever. I believe we're on speed 5 now. I lost count. Oh, good. The sound went away. Let me see if maybe I open this door. I think some of the air needs to be let out to eliminate that wobble. See how the light gets shaking? I don't like that. Oh, I'm not really doing it any justice. All right, let's go to high. Oh man, this thing. Oh, those curtains. Bellowing. Oh yeah, this thing definitely hasn't ran in a while. You can see the dust coming off of it. It's probably not showing on camera, but I can see it in person, man. That dust. Oh yeah, this thing has not ran in a while. I think most of these fans haven't ran in a while. Which is the sad part. I think this was a Burton era Casablanca too. I hope so. I don't know for sure. Well, actually it might not be because of the new InteliTouch, so he probably wasn't owner, but, or CEO of Casablanca at the time this was made, but I'm sure it's relatively close to that time frame. So silent flex flywheel. I think it's fine. I hope so. Let me see if maybe I can dim these lights because it seems like it's a bit bright. Maybe I gotta turn it off and then let's try that. You know, I might try some of those extra features that they have on here too, like light minder, and I've always wondered what fan minder does. I don't think I've ever seen anybody try fan minder and like actually show what the fan does. So, well, all right, so it stopped at this point. All right, guys, I'm gonna try doing reverse now on the fan, starting off with the Victorian. The thing about this fan's reverse switch though is that it doesn't, when I tried, it initially started in reverse when I got here, so I switched it to forward, but I had to press the reverse switch like 4 times because like the first time it did, it turned on the fan, then it turned on the light, then it turned off the fan, and then it decided to reverse. So let's see what happens when I press it now. Okay, so it took 2 tries to actually get it to reverse. At least it didn't do anything else. Let's just do low. We haven't seen this fan in reverse on all the speeds yet, so I'll show that now. Quite honestly, this is probably the way that I'd have the fan most of the time, whenever I find a place to install it. I probably have it maybe in on speed 2. I don't know why. I've always preferred fans in reverse over fans in forward. You know, like except for like during the summer, obviously I'd put them in forward for functionality purposes, but otherwise I like the reverse. It just looks much cooler when they run in reverse. I hope this fan is grounded. I'm sure it is. Or maybe it's not. All right, let's bring it up to speed 3. Oh, we got more natural light in here. But yeah, I think it was only shown in reverse in that teaser video that I posted a little while ago. I don't remember. But we saw forward, now we'll see reverse. I don't know if I'm gonna attempt to do the other fans in reverse too. I might, but this is the most out of the way. So I'll get the least amount of noise in the background. I might try doing the San Marino, but that fan was also super loud. And I don't know if reverse is necessarily the best thing for it. All right, moving up to speed 4. Really kicking it up now. You know, usually I'm not a fan of white fans, no pun intended. But, you know, this isn't like a pure white, it's white and brass, which I think looks pretty classy. I think I would have much preferred a brown and brass Victorian over white and brass, but hey, I gotta hand it to them, this matches the room pretty well. Matches better than I think a brown and brass would. Speed 5. So, yeah, gotta hand it to him. And I mean, the Victorian at all is just really cool. I'm not gonna lie, if you asked me a year ago whether or not I liked the Victorian, I would have said, it's okay. because at first I wasn't really a fan of mostly the pretzel brackets. I don't know why. Like, I know not all Victorians have the pretzel brackets. There's like 3 different brackets shapes that the Victorian has, and the pretzel is just one of them. They have the normal ones, and then they have these like other ones, I think, since Hunter started making them. I don't know how else to describe them. All right, but now we're on high. Funny enough, there's considerably less wobble in reverse. I find that very interesting. Thing sounds like a helicopter. With how much air it's moving around. I just love how this is an InteliTouch fan. I know I keep gushing about it, but I truly do. All right. Time for spin down. I'm gonna turn the power off too, because that's how I found it. Always leave things the way you found them. Especially when it comes to anyone else's fans. If you're watching this video and you also make fan videos, please make sure to leave all fans and whatnot that you show on video or demonstrate back where you found them. It's just a polite thing to do. Even if it's your own fan, be polite to yourself. Leave it the way you found it. Because why not? You know, I didn't really do a good job timing the spin down in forward, so I'm not really sure if there's going to be much of a difference. I highly doubt it. Well, maybe though, because at this point, like, not only did I demonstrate it in forward as of recording this, but I also recorded a video of me playing with some of the InteliTouch features, and the fan was running quite a bit in those. So the bearings might have loosened up a bit. I noticed considerably less bearing noise than when we started, which is really good. But that just means to me that this guy has not ran in a while, or at least for a long period of time. This is probably more exercise than it's received in quite a while, I'd imagine. Just me doing this today for a little bit. So, yeah. And we are stopped. Well, Victorian, thank you very much for being here with us today. I just realized I think some of you might want to see the model and serial number. There it is. If someone can tell me when this fan was made and like the date and stuff like that, I'd appreciate it, because I don't know how to read these labels. If someone could also explain to me how to read these labels, I'd love that too. Although that's probably hard to do in the comments. Anyway, again, Victorian, thank you very much. It's been an honor. And this is Fans of Games. Remember, Victorian, stay cool and stay keeping people cool. Let's just try the San Marino. Since I'm trying to do these in reverse anyway, we might as well. So, first step is to access the reverse switch. It's right here. All right, flip that. Hopefully San Marino behaves for us now. We have considerably more light than we did earlier, so let's turn the fan on high. Poor San Marino. Very loud. Anyone know what that thing on the Hampton Bay logo is? I don't know. This thing is so loud, man. I'm not gonna try playing with the control like I did earlier because I don't want to risk breaking anything. That's not why I came here. All right. I think we're slightly louder in reverse, which makes sense. But yeah, I've never heard. You know, the only other fan that I think I've actually experienced that was this loud was my grandparents at one point had these two, I'm assuming they might have been Encon huggers in 2 of the bedrooms of their house. They also had a low profile 3 and a Stratford 2 in the house. Stratford 2 was like in the sunroom, low profile 3 was in the master bedroom. In the basement bedroom, I was way too young to remember it because they got rid of the fan, but I believe they had a Litex hugger in the basement. It was a big white thing with stencil blades. The Encons had stencil too. Oh, time to go to high. But they were loud like this. I specifically remember the fan in my room. Ooh, look at that thing. I don't know if the fan blew that down or what. I think it might have. But yeah, I specifically remember that the Encon in my room at their house was super loud. I think it was the loudest of the 2. So I didn't really get to sleep with it on much because the noise would keep me awake, but whatever. Fond memories at Grandma and Grandpa's house with their loud Encon hugger ceiling fan. All right, here's that. I'm gonna turn the switch off and put this back to forward, like the way I found it. Just remember, always leave things the way you found them. This is gonna be a long video. I think it's gonna be about an hour with me doing the demonstrations on all the fans in both directions, especially with all the experimenting we did at the start with the way these fans control. And demo mode on the Victorian. There had to have been something cooler and vintage in here before the San Marino came in place, because like, that control is so old. They had to put something cool in here. I don't know what, but something. So, yeah. I think they're probably gonna end up replacing the San Marino too. I wouldn't blame them because the thing's super loud. But yeah, that's that. Now for the Hunter thing. Oh, this was off. And last but not least, we have the Hunter thing. Still don't know its name. Let's put that there in reverse. Fan should be on, just double check. Yep. High, medium, low. It hums ever so slightly on in reverse. I don't know if the camera picked it up or not, but it is. All right, let's go up to medium. You know, I've never measured this or not, Or yeah, I've never measured this before. I wonder if fans use more power in reverse or forward. My guess this is probably about the same, but I wonder if like one is slightly more or less. So far, I think this thing moves more air in reverse than forward. All right, let's go up to high. Here comes that wobble again. Well, that's like moving the whole fan. It's flush mounted, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. Okay, let's shut it off. I think since it's in reverse, that's why I was moving practically the entire fan. You know, we have all three different kinds of blade shapes here. This one's got flat blades. The Victorian had those wingtip things, or not wingtip, but those curvy blades, and the San Marino just had round. Well, how about that? Yeah, if someone knows the model name of this fan, please let me know. All right, that is it, everybody. Thank you very much for sticking around for the entire tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, stay cool, everybody. Another kind of cool thing I wanted to show you is some of these closet fixtures. Look at this guy. That's definitely vintage. This one doesn't have the faceplate covering over it, but there is another closet that does, so we'll go to that one in a minute. But this is one of the master closets. If I can get this closed. Door's a little stiff. By the way, I'm running the fan on home safe right now just to see if it'll do anything. It hasn't done anything yet. It's just been sitting like that for a while. This does not have a ceiling fixture. It has a wall thing. It's fluorescent. mini tube thing that's plugged into an outlet back there. You won't really be able to see it. It's hard enough even for me to see in person. There's an outlet back there. Yeah, it's not showing. There's that. Let me close this up. And then I believe it was this closet. Yep, has the same fixture as before, but finished. And this one with the daylight or fluorescent thing in it. I just thought some of you might find that interesting. Oh, and talk about vintage lighting things here. I don't know what this switch does. I think it's for a switched outlet because there's no lights in the room. How about that? One last thing. I found this Casablanca pole chain on a fluorescent light fixture in my uncle's basement of the new house. The Victorian is not pole chain, it's InteliTouch, so I don't know what other fan they must have had here to use this pole chain, but it's cool to think about. Maybe a Panama with a Slumber 5, or a Zephyr, a Slumber Quiet, Lady Delta, Delta 2. Possibilities are I don't want to say infinite, but they're there. Anyway, cool find.